Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as Great Britain. We're only creating one round of these units, so I figure we are finally starting to produce some infantry equipment. We can get these guys trained up a little bit. As the daily infantry equipment comes in, we're starting to see some training, so we're looking at a solid April 7th of 1937 deployment, about 3 months. We can deploy 8 more units to the Italian/African region. I figure we assign probably 4 to 5 of them to this side, and then a few down here. One thing that would be great is if we could modify that template a little bit. National Spain has declared war. Okay, that's going to stop us, I think, automatically from supporting them. I don't know if what we were doing there made any impact whatsoever. We're not at war. We are not allowed to help in any way. So it's communists and fascists. I believe that there is a focus in here where we can try to coerce Spain to become democratic. Requires Mediterranean Bastion. Original country is Republican Spain, and it does exist. Needs to be at peace, is not in a faction with us. Mutually exclusive with Fortify the Rock. Everyone else dislikes them. Well, I really don't want either of them to win. I don't want them to go communist or fascist, right? So what do we do about it? We do anything about it? I don't think we do anything about it. So actually, yeah, what was I thinking? Me boosting democratic support's not going to do anything. They're communist. I don't know. I was wasting political power by even doing that. I mean, but we did get them up to 27% democratic support. World tension's at 5%, so that's good for me. Well, it says 5%. Is it exactly at 5%? Current scale, 94%. Well, let's wait and see. This will unlock some of our national focuses. Means a national spirit wartime industry, which grants civilian to factory conversion cost reduction. And get a research bonus to industry. What I want is I want this one. I want fighter command. We're allowed to modify the government again. Military factory, political power gain. These guys usually do pay for themselves. Go ahead and hire that guy now. If you play the game long enough, he definitely does pay for himself, guaranteed. I mean, he's going to give us 15%, so that's an extra 0.3 points per day. So, pretty simple math. 150 divided by 0.3 takes 500 days. Or 1.4 years, 1.37 years to pay for himself. But it'll probably be that long, if not longer, until the war really truly breaks out. They've remilitarized the Rhineland, but they haven't done anything else. They haven't taken back Austria. They haven't made any plays for Danzig. They're industrializing right now. They're on industrial effort 2. How does our plane generation look? Are we really only making 0.18 fighters per day? That's pretty garbage. Yeah. They're not up to speed yet. They're not all the way up, max up production efficiency, so 2.97 per month. Interwar gladiators. Okay, so we got our bonus there. So which one of these ones makes the most sense now that we're allowed to do one of them? The Shadow Scheme. Military conversion cost. This heads us down toward an extra research slot, so that just seems like a really good idea. So even though I don't plan on converting civilian factories into military factories, at least I've never done it before, I just like the idea of getting that extra research slot. It allows you to pay the ahead of time penalty on something really important, or something, just by having that extra research slot. If I had to guess, I'd say it looks like the fascists are going to win. This is something I don't really understand. It says current scale 93%, changing by 0.5% per month since January of 36, minimum 25%. So what does that mean? I was under the impression that it couldn't go below 25% once it had gotten to 25%, but it very clearly just went from 5% down to 4%. Soviets trying to help out the Republicans. German Reich and Italy are both trying to help out fascist side. There was a policy or something that allows us, it was over here, that allows us to send, where was it? This one, Military Training Act. But we can't do it until December of 38, which is, you know, a year and a half away. So basically these are what? We attack Belgium? We force them to become our puppet? I don't know how I feel about that. Meanwhile, we have a bonus to tank research. We can knock out a medium tank. 255 days, that's not that bad. Throw a medium tank in there. Max speed of 8 kph, we don't care about that. We just use it to tank for the infantry. Makes them suffer less damage from soft attacks because it'd be armor. That strategy is actually what worked really well in my Polish campaign, the second Polish campaign, where we basically just went straight up one-on-one against Germany and just beat them. Because my infantry divisions had tanks in them. every single infantry division had a tank in it, and they all basically, the way I picture it in my head at least, is like, you know, each battalion, or each, what would the term be? Each division would fall in line behind their tank and just walk behind it, you know? And when they'd get shot at, they'd hide behind the tank. And the tank would shoot back. It was pretty straightforward. It was pretty good. Okay, so industrial effort. Sure, sounds good. We'll take it. Hindenburg incident. Don't care. Okay, we keep on knocking out all this air superiority stuff for sure. Still years ahead there. We're researching something right now that's going to give us a bonus to industry, but there's still no reason to not take this production efficiency boost. Yeah, Republican Spain's screwed. It's going to become fascist. I don't know why I thought I could support them in my direction. Guess I just haven't played the game enough. No, but they are surrounded here. See how we're doing on our naval production. We've added 12 more of these ships in the last bit. One of the things I noticed is that if you look through research, you see these little stars, right? And so when you go and you look at like the Hawkins class, say we went here, Hawkins class, then you click on enable, create a variant. Not the Hawkins class, but some of these things have upgrades already. Like quite a few of them, actually. +2, +3, +3, +3. The problem is that it's still a cruiser from... It's a heavy cruiser. County class. The county class heavy cruiser was from what year? I mean, it's so old. Right? C class. I think is that the right one? C class, the county cruiser? It's 1922. I don't want to be building ships that are that old. So I'm just building tons of destroyers. We're going to clear out, we're going to kill all the subs, and then we're going to have control of the air. That's my plan anyway. Air base, naval base, nuclear reactor. Well, we already have a modifier to our civilian to military factory conversion costs. Conversion cost is 6,000. You're still better off just building a military factory. I don't know, I can't really see a situation where this makes sense. Like paying 150 political power to try to make it cheaper to convert your civilian factories. Why not just build the military factories? I don't get it. I also hope that those research bonuses apply retroactively. They don't appear to. Oops. Hey, we've deployed our 8 units. I'm going to deploy half of them to here. Half of them to here. I'll automatically relocate down there. And they're just garrison units, so they have small, you know, they're lightweight. We do have a small stockpile of infantry equipment with a little bit of manpower. We could train a few more. We could continue to try to modify our infantry division. We eventually want to have enough military points that we can add in a tank. Preferably an armored, like, medium tank would be what I would want. For now, though, like, I could just add in recon company. Or just to support artillery. Or do you think it's better to focus on this division that's down in Africa? Because I need them to win. I don't want Italy to get control of Africa. It's got one division. Can we tell anything about it? It's somewhere between 5 and 8 infantry. And mine is 6. So let's assume that he's got the same divisions that we do. There's a freaking tank down here. 4-2 with 1 tank. How does supply look? Looks fine. I wonder if maybe it makes sense to just put more units down here and focus our war effort in the beginning of the game, the beginning of the war, and just like really make sure to solidify Africa. Because there's resources down here, right, that are valuable, aren't there? What does Italy get out of having this land? They get 2 rubber. Is that it? Seriously? We don't want them getting all this chromium and tungsten and crap, but I could have sworn it was a little bit more significant than that. Leadership purges in the Soviet Union. Okay, industrial efforts done. Let's get our extra research slots started. That leads to Japan declaring war. That's good for me. We want Japan to declare war. Sooner or later, I think we need to stop building all these civilian factories, start knocking out some military factories, because I feel like... I think I might want to bank 150 political power and just be ready to switch over to partial mobilization. That's a big swing, going from 30% consumer goods down to 20, and then also from -30 to +10. Yeah. I think we just need to be prepared here for Japan to declare their war on China. Have the 150 points. It's going to give me an alert saying, hey, you got to do something, but I'm not going to do anything with it. And I also just don't really feel comfortable only having one dude there. I'm going to relocate a couple more guys. You 3, go join him. Your combat width should be 20 right now. So in theory, let's say we're fighting in Gibraltar somehow. Obviously, Spain's going to go fascist, so we would want to have 80 combat width to protect against one province. They could come at us with 160 combat width. We want 8 troops here. And I think that we want to make sure that we never lose this province, so we should upgrade the land fort. An attack penalty of 15% for each fort level on the attacker in combat. And it's not very expensive to upgrade. Land forts only cost 1,375 production. We could just upgrade it all the way to the top. This worked to, like, stupendous effect against me when I was playing as the United States in the multiplayer campaign. So I like the idea of doing it. I think we save our 50% bonus for one of these researches when it's a little bit closer to the proper time to do it. And instead, it's like maybe it's time to consider submarine surface detection chance plus 10. Destroyer sub detection. What the hell is the damn ship that I'm building? I think I'm building destroyers. Yes. That's the one to do. We have 159 destroyers. We're gonna find those damn subs, I'm telling you. Gonna happen. We've got 80 combat width down here. I'm just gonna prepare in advance and force myself to have more. I want 160 combat width down here to guarantee that we never lose this holding. Maybe that's committing way too many troops. First off, can we support that many troops there? Easily. Okay. And yes, I know I can modify my government, but I don't want to do it yet. I'm waiting for 15% world tension. And we're going to switch our economy. We picked up some more army experience from our guy. I'm going to go ahead and start interjecting a few military factories. Let's say like 1, 2, 3 for now. Put those at the top. And Japan has just declared war on Shanghai. We got our extra research slot. Royal Ordnance Factories. Add 6 military factories. Wow. One of the following must be true. Any country is at war, more factories than 30. Any country is at war with us. Okay, so because he did the Rhineland, that's what's letting us do this. Cool. Yeah, 6 military factories for 70 political points. There's 23% world tension. There we go. Let's switch over to partial mobilization. I mean, it's not as good as this, but it's not gonna... We can't get to war economy yet, so partial mobilization will have to do. And if we're gonna be building destroyers, do we want to try to research some better ships, maybe? Still ahead of time there. I could research the Vickers in no time at all. Let's try to avoid paying any ahead of time penalties at all. And I know we're gonna have issues with manpower, so I'm gonna force myself to get the field hospital. We've got to get that attached to our troops. Gotta keep them alive. You probably deserve to have a commander. Own combat with minus 10% could be useful, but I'd rather just take the 5%. The extra combat multiplier. It's multiplicative, so we'll just take the level 5 advisor. General Claude Auclair. Words. That dude. Some guys who are not fully dug in yet, but we will hold Gibraltar. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. We're preparing for World War II, and it's going to go well. I'll see you in a bit.